Nollywood, land of blockbuster hits, red carpets, and behind-the-scenes drama juicier than your neighbor's Suya saga. One moment, our stars are giving us award-winning performances. The next, they are trending for all the wrong reasons. Drugs, abuse, scandals. Grab your popcorn, because this list is full of stars whose lives went from silver screen glamour straight to street-level drama. Tonto Dike had been inside drug addiction like someone doing national service in bad habits. In a shocking BBC interview, she revealed that she used to be heavily addicted for years and that the addiction nearly packed her career inside Ghana must go. According to her, the whole madness started when she entered the music industry. She claimed insiders told her that every musician was taking substances to drop a hit record, and in the spirit of following industry formula, she joined. Before long, the thing grabbed her like Nigerian traffic. No escape. Instead of making hits, Tonto started making mistakes. Studio sessions turned to confusion. Rehearsals turned to scattered behavior, and her music career slowly evaporated like fuel during scarcity. By the time she entered rehab, she realized the music industry was causing her constant relapse and dragging her into deeper addiction. She eventually abandoned music entirely to save herself. Jerry Williams. Jerry was that Nollywood sweetheart who could switch from royal blue blood to streetwise Agbero without even blinking. His talent was loud, his fan base louder, and women on Instagram were already practicing signature poses to claim him. But as his career was about to enter full legendary mode, the drug wahala dragged him by the collar. By 2022, Nigerians were asking what exactly Jerry was fighting because the man was shrinking like data after watching one TikTok recipe video. His mood became like NEPA lights, up today, down tomorrow, and yes, the addiction was doing him strong thing. Soon he was fighting colleagues on set, selling properties like end-of-the-year GG clearance, all to feed that same drug habits, controlling his life from morning till night. Then that scandal with a young woman dropped, and Nollywood said the addiction had finally passed its boundary. The Actors Guild of Nigeria quickly suspended him, not out of wickedness, but because his addiction was dragging him straight to career obituary. Now he's stuck in rehab, wrestling those same drugs that scattered his shine, a once bright star dimmed, all because addiction refused to remove hand from his destiny. Regina Daniels used to be Nollywood's golden girl, the sweetheart everyone adored, but lately, the cast don't cut her. Instead of trending for blockbuster roles, she now trends for club videos where she's smoking, popping bottles, and dancing like somebody wrestling invincible demons. Then one random Tuesday, the internet exploded. Her billionaire husband went public, crying that his wife was a drug addict and begging her to enter rehab before destiny passed her by. Not long after, a medical report leaked in November 2025, claiming she was battling cocaine, marijuana, and alcohol abuse. Nigeria screamed. Village people danced. Regina later admitted she used drugs but blamed her husband for encouraging it because, according to her, it made night duty more energetic. She insisted she never touched anything until marriage dragged her into the lifestyle. Destiny Etiko. The streets had been whispering for years that Destiny Etiko was taking substances, especially because she once dated that certified drug addict, Jerry Williams, but nobody had evidence, just rumors, vibes, and her sometimes chaotic social media behavior. Then the Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels drama scattered everywhere, and boom, Ned opened his mouth and dropped thunder. He claimed Destiny was one of the Nollywood colleagues secretly taking drugs with Regina and even supplying her small parcels behind his back and right there on movie sets. Nigerians didn't even flinch. They simply said, "This one no shock us." With the way Destiny had been acting online, overhyped energy, confusing runs, and sudden mood swings, people felt the addiction gist was not far-fetched at all. By the time the story finished circulating, Destiny's name was already stamped in the unofficial Nollywood Drug Addict Hall of Fame, a full-blown cautionary tale from start to finish. Uche Montana. So when Ned Nwoko started calling names, nobody expected Uche Montana's name to jump out of such confidence. According to Ned, Uche Montana was one of the Regina's drug buddies, the colleague who not only took substances with her, but also supplied her when rehab scattered their plans. Uche was already popular in Nollywood for her passive BBL, and she became even closer to Regina right after Regina returned from her own surgical vacation. Online people thought it was just the usual BBL sisters bonding, but behind that friendship was a drug addict duo running their own private partnership. Ned allegedly hated the friendship because anytime Regina was restricted or monitored, Uchenna would appear like dispatch rider, delivering bad habits to the doorstep. Nigerians didn't even argue, they just added her name to the unofficial Nollywood drug circle list. Quinette Hilbert. The March 2025 Nollywood streets were on fire when Destiny Etiko and Quinette Hilbert started dragging themselves over one rich Nollywood producer. From the beginning of the fight to the end, Destiny kept shouting the same accusation. Quinette was a full-blown drug addict and the one who allegedly introduced Jerry Williams to substances in the first place. Nigerians gathered like market women, even those who were fasting broke their fast early just to catch updates. To make this basketball sweeter, producer Stanley on Top jumped into the ring. He backs Destiny, claiming he had seen Quinette taking drugs and even involved in scandalous bedroom behavior that could make a bishop chew microphone. Social media went wild. Some people sided Destiny, others said Quinette was innocent, but everyone agreed the fights had enough drama to fill 3 seasons of a Nollywood series. By the time the dust settled, Destiny and Quinette had dragged each other from Instagram to WhatsApp status, and the drug addiction accusations became the headline Nigerians didn't know they needed. Etinosa Idemudia. Back in the day, Etinosa Idemudia was Nollywood's vibrant star, red carpet ready, full of energy, and making producers sweat for her bookings. But behind the lights and camera, life was doing her heavy one. In an interview with media personality Judy, she opened up about the dark period of drug abuse in her life. Domestic abuse from her ex-husband pushed her straight into the arms of illicit substances. Whenever he came home, instead of joy, like every other woman, Etinosa would dope up just to survive, stare blankly, and protect her peace. Drugs became her secret shield. The addiction wasn't just a habit, it was a coping mechanism that swallowed her life, her career, and sometimes even her vibe on sets. By the middle of her story, it was obvious to everyone that this Nollywood actress wasn't just having fun, she was battling addiction head-on. Hanks Anuku was an original Nollywood bad boy, the first ballad half of a famer for an on-screen menace. Back in these glory days, directors fought for him, producers chased him with scripts, and fans worshipped that rugged accent that sounded like it was marinated in street life. Then 2023 arrived like Nigerian's recession. A video dropped online showing Hanks roaming the streets in torn clothes, mumbling like someone arguing with ancestral spirits. Nigerians screamed, "God, I beg," in unison. Village people were blamed, but everyone knew the real culprit, the drug addiction he had been dancing with for years. More heartbreaking videos surfaced, Hanks begging strangers for money, pacing around like a confused prophet. Producers blacklisted him faster than expired bread. Rose disappeared. Fans quietly moved on. Nollywood closed the chapter without blinking. By 2024, Hanks tried to defend himself, insisting he wasn't on drugs, but Nigerians just folded arms, looked at him, and said, "This one don't pass pity." His reputation was already in shambles, legacy stained beyond repair. He relocated to Ghana to recover and chase peace, but the streets still believe drug addiction dragged him from superstar status to cautionary tale. Uche Odoputa. From the very beginning of his gist, one thing about Uche Odoputa was loud and clear. The man was swimming inside drug addiction like someone doing morning devotion in bad habits. Yet on screen, he used to be that silent thunder in Nollywood. Calm face, dangerous talent, and pure fire every time he stepped on set. Producers practically fought spiritual battles just to book him. But while he was giving blockbuster performances outside, real life was giving him premium breakfast inside. Money wahala squeezed him the way Nigerian economy squeezes everybody. Instead of asking for help, Uncle used his 2 legs to enter the dark streets of drug trafficking. A whole Nollywood star turned drug mole, just like that. Of course, law enforcement grabbed him faster than last mark catches down for drivers on the wrong lane. He landed 2 years and 2 weeks in prison, battling the same addiction that dragged him there. When he came out, he begged for forgiveness, but Nollywood producers locked their doors like landlord tracing a broke talent. His career didn't just slow down. The drug addict reputation crashed it completely. Toyin Abraham was tangled in drug addiction long before her Instagram was full of red carpet glow-ups and Netflix flexes. But behind all that glam, the actress turned producer was secretly battling codeine addiction, the same codeine that depression pushed her into. Back then, life wasn't storage for smiling selfies. She stopped showing up on sets, movie roles ghosted her, and her bright, energetic self started acting like she lost her charger. Dark, distance, disconnected, Nollywood began whispering in corridors. Where did Toyin go? Her shine faded like market field in blackout. When she finally looked in the mirror and didn't recognize herself, she knew it was time. So she made a bold choice. Life over addiction, therapy, rehab, discipline, and a deep trust in God. Every step was hard, shaky, but real. Fast forward to today, she's not just an award-winning queen we adore. She's a survival. She's back stronger, dropping hit films, building her empire, and turning her story into a summon for people who think pills are permanent fixes. Toyin Abraham proves addiction doesn't care about fame, but recovery gives your future a proper glow-up. Solid Star. Back in the golden 2010, Solid Star was the crooner everyone crushed on. 1 in a million, Uche and every playlist heartbeat. DJs shouted his name like NEPA engineers during blackouts, non-stop. He had rhythm, vibes, and charisma. He was untouchable. Then, like Lagos rain on a generator, everything crashed. By 2023, Solid Star disappeared from the stages, studios, and red carpets. Suddenly, a viral video showed him wandering the streets barefoot, hair off, eyes like he'd seen spiritual wahala, mumbling like he was negotiating with unseen demons. Nigerians paused, Twitter, shook hands, whispered, "This isn't the same guy." His brother confirmed the harsh truth. Solid Star had fallen deep into drug addiction. Ice, trusted friends, 1 tastes, then 10, then 100. Cars, houses, fame, all sold to feed the habit. Rehab in Lagos saved him. 3 months later, he came out sober, but the music scene had moved on. The former star was now a cautionary tale. Drug addicts from beginning, middle to end, learning the hard way. The fame and the substances don't mix. Emeka Emmanuel Mbadiwe was tangled in serious drug addict and traffic wahala. A US-trained Nollywood filmmaker and actor. He had been charming directors, producers, and fans alike. The kind of guy whose movies felt like red carpet premieres every day. But behind the camera, life was doing him dirty. In January 2025, everything hit the fan. NDLEA swooped in like hawk on fowl and arrested Emeka for shipping a whopping 17.30 kilograms of cannabis from the United States. Nigerians screamed, shook their heads, and asked if Nollywood had just turned into Breaking Bad, Naija edition. Social media exploded with memes, jokes, and cries of no movie role again. From red carpet to NDLEA Excel, the drug addict saga was full circle. Emeka Mbadiwe went from promising filmmaker to cautionary tale in less than a blink. One lesson echoed for everyone. Drugs don't care about fame, they care about ruining destinies. So if you enjoyed the video, quickly hit the subscribe button and like this video. Before this video comes to an end, make sure you don't miss what's coming up next. Right here on your screen, there's a video ready for you to watch. And trust me, you don't want to skip it. Just click on it right now. Yes, go ahead and tap it so you can jump straight into the next video we've prepared for you. Don't wait until this video ends because it will go away. Click now and I will see you in the next video.